Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, colourful cartoon animals and everyone else, welcome to Magic the Questioning, the card game quiz that asks the question, who wants to win? Let's meet our contestants. Are you guys excited to see this week's prizes?
Yeah, well, wait, what?
Let's take a look at what you can win. A lifetime supply, a wonderful weekend getaway for two, a signed photo of former Pro Tour champ George Grixis Demir, eternal acknowledgement from the creeping unknowable that watches from your shadow, and a near mint copy of both Cavern of Souls and Liliana of the Veil from the original Innistrad block. Wait, what was that last one? Cavern of Souls?
No, the other one.
Liliana of the Veil, on to this week's categories. Not My Type is our first round where the questions are worth 1 point each. Cards on the Table is our second round with questions worth 2 points each. Ready Set Quiz is our third round where the questions are worth 3 points each. Comedy of Errata is our fourth round where the questions are worth 4 points each. And Art Attack is our final category with a single question that doubles your score. At the end of the game, tally up your points and measure them against the point score chart, so you can see how you rank and compare it with your friends and everyone else playing along at home and in the comments section. Will you come last but seeking? Maybe you're a contestant of perfection. Let's find out. So if you are playing along at home, get ready to write down your answers and let us know how you do in the comments below. And if you answered the question from the thumbnail correctly, you get to start the game with a bonus 4 points. That's 4 points right now if you knew that this creature was named Chubtoad. Normally I'd tell you an interesting fact about the card at this point, but honestly I just wanted an excuse to say the name Chubtoad. Now for the rest of the quiz. Here we go, round 1, Not My Type, on types, subtypes and supertypes. Question 1. Dromad Purebred, Supply Caravan and Tasseled Dromedary all share which creature type? Dromad Purebred, Supply Caravan and Tasseled Dromedary all share which creature type? Question 2. Departed Deckhand, Brazen Freebooter and Gemcutter Buccaneer all share which creature type? Departed Deckhand, Brazen Freebooter and Gemcutter Buccaneer all share which creature type? Question 3. Beloved Princess, Feasting Troll King and Omo Queen of Vesuva all share which creature type? Beloved Princess, Feasting Troll King and Omo Queen of Vesuva all share which creature type? Question 4. Cheapass, Dumbass and Fatass all share which creature type? Cheapass, Dumbass and Fatass all share which creature type? That's the final question this round. You have until the music stops to submit your answers, and once that's over, we'll find out if you were right. Start the music. Okay, time's up, let's get some answers, and remember, 1 point this round for each question you answer correctly. Question 1. Dromad Purebred, Supply Caravan and Tasseled Dromedary all share which creature type? Camel. Dromad Purebred was actually originally printed as a beast, but has been errated so that now they're all camels. Question 2. Departed Deckhand, Brazen Freebooter and Gemcutter Buccaneer all share which creature type? Pirate. Probably a giveaway as Deckhand, Freebooter and Buccaneer are all terms commonly associated with pirates. Question 3. Beloved Princess, Feasting Troll King and Omo Queen of Vesuva all share which creature type? Noble. All of them allude to royalty in their name, but the creature type they share is noble. Question 4. Cheapass, Dumbass and Fatass all share which creature type? Donkey. All silver bordered and obviously having fun with the double meaning of the word ass. We were looking for donkey. Let's talk to our contestants, and it seems that Blue, you won that first round. I did, but I didn't get any points. Why don't you pick which prize window to open? 4?
No, don't do it. One of them was the...
Oh, congratulations, you've won the weekend getaway. Who are you going to take with you? You? Well, I look forward to it. On to our second category, Cards on the Table, our general card knowledge round. Question 1. The rules text for Court Homunculus reads, this creature gets +1/+1 as long as you control another what? The rules text for Court Homunculus reads, this creature gets +1/+1 as long as you control another what? Question 2. Rainbow Crow can become the colour of your choice until end of turn, but what is its original colour? Rainbow Crow can become the colour of your choice until end of turn, but what is its original colour? Question 3. Gaddock Teague is a legendary Kithkin advisor, first appearing in which set? Gaddock Teague is a legendary Kithkin advisor, first appearing in which set? Question 4. The M10 card Acidic Slime has which keyword ability? The M10 card Acidic Slime has which keyword ability? You've got till the music stops to get your answers down, and then we'll see the results. Time's up. Let's get some answers, and this time they're worth 2 points. Question 1. The rules text for Quartermunculus reads, this creature gets +1/+1 as long as you control another what? Artifact. Quartermunculus is an artifact creature from Conflux, and gets a bonus if you control another artifact. Question 2. Rainbow Crow can become the colour of your choice until end of turn, but what is its original colour? Blue! Rainbow Crow is from a time where colour hate was a little more common, and so had an activated ability to change its colour from blue. Question 3. Gaddock Teague is a legendary Kithkin advisor, first appearing in which set? Lorwyn! Gaddock Teague is still quite a popular commander today due to its rule-setting abilities, but it first appeared in Lorwyn. Question 4. The M10 card Acidic Slime has which keyword ability? Death Touch. Acidic Slime destroys a target artifact, enchantment, or land when it enters the battlefield, but it also has Death Touch. And well done to Purple, who won that previous round.
I hate this change in format.
Yeah. Which prize window would you like to open?
None, because one of them was a picture of us screaming in shadow or something, and I'm not risking it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah?
Well, that means the green gets to spend this round in the Sphere of Silence.
What?
Where did?
Wait, no.
Choose a window, Purple.
2?
It's the cards. Congratulations, you must be thrilled. Round 3 in the category is Ready Set Quiz, all about the latest set, Edge of Eternities. Question 1. Which plant worm has a name which is a play on the word Ouroboros? Which plant worm has a name which is a play on the word Ouroboros? Question 2. Which 7-mana artifact lets you draw a card every time you play a land or cast a spell? Which 7-mana artifact lets you draw a card every time you play a land or cast a spell? Question 3. Which new mechanic allows you to cast a card, exile it at the next end step, and then cast it again later from exile? Which new mechanic allows you to cast a card, exile it at the next end step, and then cast it again later from exile? Question 4. The art for Codecracker Hound implies which Aetherdrift racing team is originally from the Edge? The art for the card Codecracker Hound implies which Aetherdrift racing team is originally from the Edge? That's the last question this round, so get ready to finish writing before we find out the answers. And that's time. Every correct answer is worth 3 points, so let's find out how you did after these messages. Hey, this isn't a sponsored segment, it's a review. See, I play Pathfinder. It's a fantastic tabletop RPG that's better than Dungeons & Dragons in my opinion. And while all the rules are available for free on the website Archives of Nethys, link in the description, I'm such a fan I still like to actually get the books. So I told Paizo, the company that makes the game, that I'm a Pathfinder content creator. I told them I make Pathfinder review videos and they should send my channel copies of their books for free. You know, so I can review them. And hey, this is Pathfinder Battlecry. I haven't read it yet, but looking at the back it says, help steer the flow of battle as a cunning commander, which is a new class. Or defend your allies as an indomitable guardian, which is a second new class. Augment your powers with archetypes that allow you to raise a small battalion of undead soldiers, sick. Wield a personal siege weapon, sick. A new larger-than-life ancestry, which is a playable giant race called the Jotunborn, but I actually don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that or not because it's not mentioned on the cover, so let's keep that part a secret between me and you. An armory of magic weapons, the best kind of reward in any tabletop RPG, and rules for running combat alongside troops that you command. Once again, I say sick. This book is available on the 31st of July. Maybe that's been and gone. I have no idea when this section is going to be uploaded. I think the book looks good, and that counts as a review. You can't say it doesn't, so hey Paizo, send me more free books. And hey, come check out my Patreon so I can bring you more amazing reviews like this. Link in the description below. Thank you. Welcome back to Magic the Questioning, where we're about to find out the answer to round 3, where every correct answer is worth 3 points. Here we go. Question 1. Which plant worm has a name which is a play on the word Ouroboros? Ouroboros, which I was devastated to learn doesn't actually depict the Ouroboros symbol in the artwork, sometimes pronounced as the Ouroboros symbol, which feels like an odd exclusion considering how obvious it is. But regardless, we were looking for the Ouroboros. Question 2. Which 7-mana artifact lets you draw a card every time you play a land or cast a spell? The End Stone, a very powerful card with the downside of also halving your life during your end step. We were looking for the End Stone. Question 3. Which new mechanic allows you to cast a card, exile it at the next end step, and then cast it again later from exile? Warp, a powerful new mechanic I discussed in a recent video that lets you get 2 uses of an Enter the Battlefield trigger. We were looking for Warp. Question 4. The art for Codecracker Hound implies which Aetherdrift racing team is originally from the Edge? The Guidelight Voyagers. Tricky this one as you also need to know Aetherdrift lore, but as you can see the Guidelight Synergist robot appears in the background of Codecracker Hound, implying the Edge is the unknown home plane of the Guidelight Voyagers. Welcome back to the game, Green. How do you feel?
What?
Oh my god. Why don't you go ahead and pick a prize window to open?
She says, number 1.
It's the signed photo! Congratulations! Is he burying that mystery booster?
What is happening?
Round 4 is Comedy of Errata, all about misprints and mistakes. Question 1. Cyber Trespassers was misprinted with which creature type? Cyber Trespassers was misprinted with which creature type? Question 2. The rules text on the extended art version of Clan of War Green Widow erroneously says which word twice? The rules text on the extended art version of Clan of War Green Widow erroneously says which word twice? Question 3. What was misprinted on the Theros Beyond Death non-foil extended art Temple of Abandon? What was misprinted on the Theros Beyond Death non-foil extended art Temple of Abandon? Question 4. What was wrong with the oil slick printing of Zapandrel Hunger Dominus? What was wrong with the oil slick printing of Zapandrel Hunger Dominus? Okay, the time's about to start again, so I hope you have all your answers, because this is the last point-scoring round. Here we go. Time's up, and remember, for this round, correct answers are worth 4 points each. Here we go. Question 1. Cyber Trespassers was misprinted with which creature type? Ninja! Cyber Trespassers is actually, according to the Oracle text, a Moonfolk rogue, but has been printed as a ninja. Question 2. The rules text on the extended art version of Clan of War Green Widow erroneously says which word twice? Tapped. It reads, return Clan of War Green Widow from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Tapped. Question 3. What was misprinted on the Theros Beyond Death non-foil extended art Temple of Abandon? The text box. Temple of Abandon is a land that generates red and green mana, but has a black and green background if you look, on its text box. Question 4. What was wrong with the oil slick printing of Zapandrel Hunger Dominus? The activation cost. On all other versions, that last ability costs just 2 green Phyrexian mana, but on the oil slick version, an additional single generic mana was added to the activation cost. Are you guys excited for the bonus round where you can double your points?
Are you not going to make us open a prize window?
Well, I wasn't, but if you insist, pick one.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't want to.
Pick one.
Oh, number 3.
I don't like this. It's the lifetime supply. What are you going to do with it all? What even is that? Correct answer. Round 5 is Art Attack, where we slowly reveal a picture to you, and if you can name what card uses that picture as its art before the music stops, then you double your points and you double your score. So to be clear, see some artwork and name that card for double points. I hope you're ready, because here we go! And that's time. Did you get it right? Well, if you said this was the art for the card Worldly Council, an instant from Conflux, which is a tricky one to get, mostly because this card first appeared in Invasion but used different art, then you'll have just doubled your score. So now the question is, how did you do? Count up your score and let us know in the comments below. Well guys, how do you think you did? Oh no.
Don't do this.
I don't have a choice, and you know it.
Oh god.
Well, what is it?
Oh god.
I don't want to look. Well, that's the end of the show. Join us again next time for another episode of Magic: The Questioning. Thank you to everyone who supports the show, like 27 publications, Eggboy the Particle that permeates all existence, Blank Space, Wanpako Jozu, Miss Murder, a random Patreon, and the rest of my patrons whose names are on screen now. I'd also like to give an extra special thank you to Brett Canny for providing the music for the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe and set your notification bell to all so you can be updated when our next episode airs. And until then, from all of us here in the studio, we wish you happy quizzing and we will see you next time. Freeze frame.